All right, guys, welcome back to the HSBK RS660 build. Last time you saw us get the rear sets on the bike as well as the Öhlins shock. This time we're going to be getting the gas cap on along with some Spider levers and some axle sliders and pullers that we got from Spider to do some test fitting on. As we've mentioned in the previous videos, this is going to be a complete race build from top to bottom. So taking a bone stock, fresh out of the crate RS660, literally 0 miles on the bike, and turning it into an absolute race weapon. Just another final look at what we wrapped up last time with these beautiful rear sets, and we're looking forward to diving back into it and making some more headway on this bike, and overall just keep on chipping away. What are you going to put on next? You want to do these axle sliders and pullers? All right, so the point of these is they have an interference fit with the axles, so you just tap them into the axles with a mallet and they're meant to fit very snugly. And then basically the point is they give you something to grab onto and pull the axle out while you're doing wheel changes. And in addition to that, they give the axles something to slide on in the event of a crash. That way you just have a little bit of clearance between, you know, like your swing arm and the foot of your fork from grinding on the asphalt or sliding through the dirt in the event of a crash. It's just a little bit of added peace of mind, and it does make doing wheel changes and everything else that little bit easier. That can just make life at a track way easier. When you only have 20 minutes between races to change a wheel, axle puller and axle slider, it just makes life way better. Of course, all the products we're using in this video are available on our website, hsbkracing.com. And if you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out and we can answer any questions and point you in the right direction. Like I said, literally an interference fit, so you just tap them in with a mallet and they're not going anywhere. They're measured and designed and cut perfectly to make that fit just right. All right, here's a look at the front axle slider installed. Just a little bit of that clearance, nice finished aluminum. In the rear, here's the rider's right, and then here's the rider's left in the rear. All right, guys, so we're gonna toss on this gas cap here. One important thing to note is you do have to retain all the stock rubbers and stuff. The vent line off the gas cap routes down through that, that nipple through there, and then that'll route down through that gold hole towards the back of the gas tank. So that'll sink down in there. On the bottom, you have included O-rings that kind of keep the spacers in place while you're putting this in place. And then the rest of the holes are just dummy holes with nuts and bolts to kind of make them, give the appearance of, you know, having a bolt through them, but not really. All right, with that relatively easy install done so far with the axle sliders and the gas cap, we're diving into probably the trickiest one that we're doing today, which is the levers. So we're gonna replace these stock levers with the Spider ones. I'll give you a better look at those. Very nice, super nice, adjustable and foldable. Of course, when we're putting these on, every moving part, including the bushings and everything else, you're gonna wanna hit with a nice dab of grease, just because anytime you have moving metal on metal, or anything moving at all really, you wanna make sure it's greased up and properly lubricated. So the Spider lever, naturally you'll see we have the stock one right here, the brake lever, compared to the Spider one. You'll notice that down in here, the Spider one's missing the same pin that the stock one has. So of course Spider provides that. It just pops right in there. And then basically this is what pushes into the master cylinder to actually push the fluid through the cylinder and then through the brake lines. So you want to make sure you have that piece. That's obviously very important for this application. All right, so Brian finished up this left side lever here, the clutch lever. Really nice feel and everything else. All the moving parts are lubed up. These are obviously, in the event of a crash, they fold so they don't snap or anything. And then on top of that, they're fully adjustable in and out. So you can dial it into wherever it feels right for you. Same over here with the brake. He's just getting that wrapped up, all lubed up and everything else. Again, nice feel. It folds when it goes down and anything like that. And you got a little adjuster here on the end. One really nice thing about these levers is that you can easily add in a remote adjuster that we sell on our site, hsbkracing.com. Basically, it would be mount over here somewhere on the left clip-on, but not these clip-ons, because these are all going to be tossed out very shortly when we replace the top clamp and replace the clip-ons with Spider products. But it would be a wire that goes into the master there, or the lever there rather, and then mount over here so you can easily adjust it on the fly with your left hand. Nice, easily addable on parts. All right, here's a final look at everything we did today. Between the axle sliders, the brake lever, front axle slider, the clutch lever, and finally the gas cap. Of course, all these parts are available on our website, hsbkracing.com. If you're interested in anything, please check it out. The link will be to it in the description. And if you have any questions about any of these products, feel free to reach out, give us a call, shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to point you in the right direction and give you as much assistance as possible. Stay tuned, because next we're going to be doing the top triple clamp as well as clip-ons, which I know a lot of people are interested in, and honestly, they're really, really beautiful parts, and I'm very excited to get them on this bike and see what they look like and see how they change some of the characteristics of it. But overall, we're making headway, and we're going to keep chipping away at it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed, please like the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.